Hi YouTube, it's Outsiders. Welcome back for another episode. This is the map that we've been working on, Plexia. You saw before we stained it both sides. That's the finished art. All I've now extra done is just cut around the edges. I'd already got a rough idea through the template that I was using. It was very easy to cut round. I haven't been particularly fussy with it, and I'm going to show you the reason why. I'm taking a standard Sharpie pen here, black, permanent marker, and I'm just going to pick out some small pieces along the edge of this paper, and this is very, very simple. As you can see, all I'm doing is nothing particularly clever, it's just cutting in to the edges. I'm not worried if I make any mistakes at all, because again, there is no mistakes with this type of work. It's just to make it look good. And you can see all I'm doing is drawing the pen round the edge of the map. I'm picking little bits out on the map that interest me, and I'm just burying in a little deeper, and you get the idea. So that's sort of already beginning to formulate the map itself, and I'm going to keep working on this until it's finished, and hopefully you'll see in a few seconds as I get around the map. I'll try and do it as quickly as I can where we are. Now the paper itself is dried very, very well. The colouring needed to be picked out one more time after we'd finished, so I've gone around it one more time with the tea bag just to create that effect that I was looking for. The back required a secondary coat as well, but it was very good. I folded the map, and then after I'd folded it, I'm just going to show you that now before I finish off any further. You could see that when I folded it, it doesn't match up. And to be honest with you, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can also see now what's happening with the Sharpie pen. On the back of the paper, it's just got little stains that look great. I'm not worried about them. And on the front of the paper, it just takes your eye away from the edges, and I just love that. So I'm just going to keep working away for a few more seconds until we've got the finished article. Sorry if it's a bit like watching paint dry, it literally is that, but this is important because a lot of you may or may not have seen this sort of work done before. If you've never done it before, this is so worth doing. It's all smoke and mirrors, my favourite saying at the moment, but without a shadow of a doubt, it's one of the most important things that you can do as a DM, because it gives your game so much more credibility. Plus, people actually suddenly realise that you've got a real flair and a real art for it, and I'm no artist, so you can see that even with limited skill, you can create something that's actually pretty good, that will last you many, many years, and when people look back on your games, they will remember with fond memories all the sort of things you've done. Now, I use my maps for other things as well. I'll sometimes put things into the maps, little tricks, little bits, maybe a wax of some kind, you know, like a seal, that sort of thing, or a hidden small piece of information for later on in the campaign. I've done all that before in the games, not for any particular reason, just if some observant players see it. On this particular map, I'm doing nothing of the sort. This is just going to be a map of the area, something that they can use, something that's very visual, something that can be whipped out, looks absolutely fantastic in the right hands. And here we go. This is a more important part of the whole map here, is just to really pick this bit out, because otherwise it will make no sense. So there we go. Let's get right into the final corners here. You can see I'm using a piece of white paper underneath, and this is purely because it's better than staining anybody's work surfaces, and it just again reminds you of where you've been and what you've done. And you'll see now as I run towards the end of the map, which we are very close to doing right now, you can just begin to pick out hopefully how good it all looks and the finished article. Now, apologies if that has taken a bit of time, but there you are. That is the finished map. Literally done for you in front of your eyes in about 3.5 minutes flat. The back of it does no harm whatsoever. Very pleased with the way that's come out. I could easily now add a couple of legends onto the back of the map, maybe some phrases, some legends of some kind. I may well do that, but at the moment the map of Plexia is looking good. Anyway, this has been Outsiders. Happy gaming until next time.